I'd like to share a beautiful heart stream from Meta that I received last night for today. And the title of this beautiful heart stream is A Mother's Fragrant Heart Comforts and Supports All Her Children. Beloved ones, happy Mother's Day to each of you, especially to all beloved mothers whose fragrant hearts continue to comfort and support all your children. Truly the feminine mystique of your soulful essence is a special grace and blessing to those whom you've brought into this world, as well as all whom you continue to serve as both women and mothers. Although I have been focusing during this series upon the nature of the child, its soul evolution, and its education and enlightenment, today it is fitting to celebrate mothers and their holy office as the progenitors of their beautiful children. For without the comfort flame that they share and the support that they offer to their progeny, life would be difficult and lacking in the sensitivity and concern that all mothers are meant to model and master. When a woman taps into her true nature in communion with the Holy Spirit, who is a feminine being, she easily expresses the beauty, harmony, and grace of the glory of God as it is expressed through her unique soul and its contract with the divine world. Because motherhood is the most important vocation of all women, it is overshined by many spiritual beings who gently inspire women to respond to the inner impulses of their own divine nature, to succor and serve those entrusted to them. We witness this throughout the natural world, yea, in the animal kingdom. Yet this dynamic is accentuated in humans striving to be godlike, who have chosen to bring forth advanced spirits into the world through their own wombs. Motherhood should be celebrated, yet it should also be understood as a sacred commitment that requires as much preparation as any subject that girls and young women study in school. Knowing the processes of life itself, as well as the phases of the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual development of children, is essential to provide the highest opportunity for souls to fulfill their own divine plan. Mothers who study accordingly avoid many of the pitfalls and errors that unenlightened women experience, especially during their pregnancy and childbirth. All mothers-to-be should be shielded from negativity of any kind and sheltered somewhat in a placid and peaceful environment to assist them in accessing higher vibrational energies and the more subtle frequencies that will yield positive effects on their babies in utero. To commit the necessary time, energy, and focus to begin the education of her child while still in the womb is essential for all who desire to walk as Aquarian mothers in the great light of perfect love. I remember well how my own mother, Lady Venus, worked assiduously on my behalf through all of my developmental stages to support both my inner and outer growth. Her divine harmony and intuitive and nurturing spirit set me on a course for full God self-realization, which I still cherish and which I desire to inspire even now upon all mothers and their charges. Beloved women of earth, take a cue from Venus as you cherish your children and inspire their minds and hearts to live up to their true potential, passing a bright torch of light to each subsequent generation to also fulfill their destiny. Since godliness breeds virtuous lives, inculcate within your children those high ideals and blessed concepts which will result in their becoming seers, saints, and servitors of truth, wisdom, and love. Use your God imagination to co-create children who themselves will teach their own children the ways of light and the alchemical methods of personal and planetary transmutation. Joyfully woo these soulful ones to arise and shine with the angels of beauty, to commune with the saints robed in white, and to discern the music of the spheres emanating from deep within their own star-fire beings. It is time for disciples of the one true God to be bold and to trace within the heaven world new vortices of cosmic splendor and engrams of cherubic love. It is opportune now to engage with the great ones to precipitate a pronounced shift in our civilization so it may proceed to realize God's beatific vision of earth as freedom's star rather than a lackluster third rock from the sun. Working together, the mothers of Terra may bring forth this new solar culture of compassion and kindness, of levity and divine light. O mothers, we, the mothers of heaven, are one with you today through all of your testings and trials, even those tortuous initiations wherein you feel bereft of the wherewithal to stand another day to serve God in your wayward children and in your communities and nations. We have not forsaken you, nor should you forsake your holy mission to continue to value life in the womb and everywhere, to nurture the souls of all children, to teach them the ways of righteousness and humility. Yes, you have the inner fortitude to keep on keeping on and weathering every storm and all intense interactions that occur, especially with those who have not yet awakened to the light of Ascended Master love and happiness. Bring them hope and a sense of higher purpose. Inspire them to leave off of their past indiscretions by inviting angels, devas, and holy masters to intercede and free them from all impediments, great and small. As you hear my words, I pray that you will feel my heart afire with God's love for you, and know that no matter what occurs in the outer world as turmoil and tribulation, that the Holy Spirit will rule within your world when you invoke her to help you through all things. Dear ones, Now listen to an amazing song, sung by many intrepid hearts and played by inspired musicians, who are themselves fulfilling their purpose to bring hope and light to a world that is often in darkness. I, Meta, am always here for you and will share my love and insights whenever you lovingly address me for help. Be at peace now, my beloved sweethearts. Thank you.